update is so trash. I hate it. Is what I would say if I really hated it. Go, let's go, dude. This update is amazing. I love it. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Of course, the try not to shit on Dying Light 2 challenge level impossible is gonna be failed during this video. There are flaws in this update. Like, for example, this oversight. It's actually pretty funny.
I'm taking that key, Aiden.
Okay, but enough joking around. Let's start off with the... Techland did a good job with the gore. A bit too good, actually. Kinda makes me concerned about their mental state. I mean, like, come on, can you even blame me for thinking that? You can cut demolishers and everything else in half now. There's more dismemberment, every limb can be cut in 3 places, new visualization of damage, adjustment for blood and guts, more smashed head variants, new hit detection code. What the fuck was that? There was a moth that fucking just flew to my seat. Dude, that shit is huge. I don't know where it went. It's probably like down there under my monitor in the darkness. I hit it twice with this thing, bro. It's an electrical racket and it's still alive. Turns out moths are mostly attracted to UV lights. What a coincidence, right? Anyways, my plan is to bait that dude out, trap him with this, or kill him, whichever comes first. I fucking caught it. Oh my god, I was just about to go to bed too. Oh, was good, was good. Apparently they game end themselves if you light up a candle, and that's what I was gonna do before I went to bed. Oh my god, dude, wait, what time is it? It is 5:53 a.m. bro. Oh, okay, now that that's out the way, let's talk about transmog.
All this design that got me drip. Straight up out the... Ooh. Wow. This is just that part. Just that part.
It's amazing, it's what you think. You can only transmog items you have in your inventory or stash, which is fine, but peep the fit. This is the one I'm gonna be rocking with until they add some like neon outfits. My only issue with it is that you can't transmog wearing nothing. Well, okay, I know I could have worded that better, but it's just the default pilgrim outfit. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal, it's whatever. Sliding seems to carry momentum and the pole swing is a lot better now, which is crazy because I thought the parkour update was coming out in June. And sliding and grappling hooking enemies is a lot smoother now. Pushing away enemies, air kicking, and even the knife throw takedown is a lot faster now. They just sped up the animation and it looks like something out of Nexus mods. And if you try to do an air kick on an enemy that's unsuspecting of you, you automatically just do a head smash, which is amazing. More control to the player. Or as GameStop would put it, power to the players. Pre-order now and get a fucking Crayola scissor. You can now put modifications on your two-handed weapons, which I can't believe wasn't in the game to begin with. And you could also dismantle weapons now too. Blueprints are now a thing, just like the first game. You have to go around and find them, and instead of it being weapon mods, they're just straight up weapons that you could go and craft at the craft masters. You can now do your bounties from the menu, which is amazing because you don't have to go across the map and meet each individual. Yeah, I know you can fast travel between them, but this just really saves you a lot of time. I love the new grapple animations a lot. The one we throw them to the right is my utmost favorite because it's very reminiscent of a cut animation that was from the first game. They also added a domino effect where if you dropkick or throw a zombie that's near a crowd, it would get magnetized to said crowd and knock them over too. So you can now do bowling in Dying Light 2. Physics, they're a little more consistent. Excuse me sir, what is your opinion on the Dying Light 2 gut feeling update?
To me, this update feels like Aiden just got back from Mortal Kombat Summer Camp and learned a lot.
Thank you so much for your time. And what about you sir? What is your opinion on the update?
The gut feeling update is such a relief to see major improvements coming from Techland. Like a giant weight has been lifted off of my shoulder. It reminds me of a time when my ex-wife said, "The child wasn't mine. It's nothing but happy tears coming down."
Thank you so- wait a minute. Aren't you Oni Zombies? You're the reason transmog was added with this update. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh shit, it's my house.
And what is your opinion on the Dying Light 2 update?
What the fuck are you doing in my house?
Well, that's easy. You don't use today's sponsor, ExpressVPN.
I'm calling the
Sending data over an unencrypted internet connection is like walking the streets of Villador. It isn't safe. Whenever you're connected to an unencrypted internet network on your phone, computer, tablet, TV, etc., you're sending countless pieces of information out into the digital world that can be seen and intercepted by many different parties before they get to their intended destinations. But a VPN or virtual private network creates a secure tunnel between your device and the internet. In other words, instead of having to walk the streets of Villador, you safely take a tunnel that nobody knows about. I personally use ExpressVPN because I love the accessibility it gives you. ExpressVPN gives you unrestricted access to all parts of the internet. Many websites or apps are blocked or restricted depending on where you live in the world. But with ExpressVPN, you can easily bypass all that restriction. ExpressVPN is the best VPN because of its investments in only premium servers, making them consistently faster than any other VPN provider. To get ExpressVPN, just click on the first link in the description, and when you use my link, you will get your first 3 months free. Thank you so much ExpressVPN for sponsoring today's video. And now it's time for the reverted animation. The new animation brought a big problem. Every time you would climb or land on something, it would do this. And yeah, it is really bad. And you wanna know how Techland fixed this issue? They just switched it back to the old one. But it's like how the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Earlier I said that the air kick doing an automatic head smash on unsuspecting enemies is amazing. However, the problem is that even if it's an obvious head smash, you won't get detected doing it, thus making stealth a lot easier and more of a joke in this game. You can't kick dead bodies anymore, which is very fucking ironic in an update like this. Heads you can still kick, but they barely go anywhere. You can now dodge 5 times instead of 3 before you start falling over. The reason this is an issue is because of how easy it made the game. Not only that, but it's such a pointless thing to do because of the exploit that allows you to get right back up and into dodging again. The regeneration and toughness booster got a nerf, but this was one of the things that wasn't mentioned in the patch notes. The bug where words will pop up in blood is still a thing. You can't pick up spears from dead renegades anymore. Viral Rush. I hate the fuck out of it. How do you look at a Viral, the most annoying enemy in the game, and just decide, oh yeah, let's multiply the spawn rates? That shit is absurd to me. And yeah, spitters are also annoying, but the thing is, spitters know their place, okay? They only come out during the night. During the day, they're out with their families, taking care of them, maybe doing their taxes even. They know their place. Virals, on the other hand, don't give a shit about any of that. The event was so crazy that it would like be so bad you couldn't progress through the story in some parts, that they had to nerf it. But this was also an issue in the first game. When you're at the ending part running through the tunnels and it was a Viral Rush event, good fucking luck, bro. You needed to turn that shit off. It was possible, don't get me wrong, but just so damn hard. The funny thing is, they never patched it in the first game. They never nerfed it. In the second game, they had to. It's funny seeing an old thing coming back to haunt them, but the thing is, they still present this event as new. And that, oh my god.
Then there's a great opportunity to do so, because with the update we are also starting a new event called Viral Rush.
And they didn't fix Virals being able to rotate jump, still pounce you. Why? Just fucking why? Just stop with the Viral Rush, please. I'm so tired of it. Moving on, they didn't fix the bug where enemies stay in slow motion if you try to stomp them but the animation doesn't go through. Some of the bounties in the Pilgrim Outpost website have a little bit of a grammatical error. Some of the bounties can only be completed at night, but they don't tell you that. Okay, this next problem is actually pretty serious. I haven't seen it, but I've heard it being a problem around. When you buy a bundle, you end up getting the wrong one that you did not pay for. This problem thankfully has already been forwarded to Techland, so here's hoping it's already fixed. The blueprints are not worth it. You're better off just using your voice skin as a whip. I did say that the physics were more consistent earlier, but they still need fixing. And you know how I said pushing away an enemy is a lot faster? Well, if you let them headbutt you, it's still the same. 1 out of the 3 UV escape animations doesn't work anymore. You can still vault kick backwards, which can throw off your flow very easily. And for some reason, they decided to touch Bloody Ties in this DLC. They cut the entire intro with Chiro and a lot of his dialogue. I didn't look into everything they changed because, well, it's Bloody Ties and you can only play that DLC for so long. What for? I don't know, but I do think this makes him a lot better in character development. Those were the issues, but it's not over yet. I have a bonus section for y'all. When Techland did their livestream to promote this update, they had a live Q&A, and I just want to point out some of the dumbest questions I saw there. It made me lose hope. It was bad, bro. We had the opportunity to ask anything remotely great for the future of this game, but oh my god.
What's your favorite Pokemon to move?
This damage system will remain in-game, or will it be taken out? What's your favorite weapon in the new update? Will there be something added to the Dying Light 1, or is it the end? Any plan to add Elysium? Will we get a Peacekeeper bounty chapter in the near future? Will there be more dismemberment, guts, and animations? I mean, something similar to Dead Island 1 or 2?
How many drop kicks can you do in a row?
Is there any new maps in the future? I skipped school to watch this live stream and my mom's gonna be mad. What should I tell her? Is the new Pilgrim Outpost like the chapter system? Is it basically chapter 3? Will there be more E3 animations coming back in the game? Will volatiles receive an audio design rework? Can we have any shot weapons? Is Crane alive, Techland? Give us a hint. What's the update?
Dude, what are these questions? Someone just said... Dude, bro, what are these questions? Someone just said, will you be adding romance to the game? Okay.
Guns in the future? Miss guns. Can zombies explode from drop kicks? Well, we could change the look how HUD looked to more Dying Light 1 and DL2 E3. When are we getting guns? It would be possible to reduce the saturation of the trees. Techland, are you guys planning to add roaming viral / volatiles into the nighttime gameplay? Are there any plans to overhaul the chase mechanic?
Question is Beamlot. Can love bloom in the zombie apocalypse?
Well, I think it should.
Dude, what a fucking stupid question here too. Will there be crossplay? Dude, they've already addressed that so many things. So many times.
Were you ever going to do updates regarding the final boss to the game? Techland, was the game supposed to be what it is right now? Techland, does this update have a release date? When will you add the rideable bike to the game? Will you add romance to the game?
You feel more in control. Next question from AMX99K. If you could be in Dying Light, who would you choose your partner to slay zombies with?
Techland, I know firearms aren't in the game right now, maybe for a choice of gameplay pacing, but would the team ever consider adding in crafted firearms that keep the focus on hack and slash, but add in some variety? Would like to blast some holes and virals with a shotty. I'd like to see grapple element effects. Well, you know what I'd like to see is this guy's fucking modded stash in DL1. Will there be celebrity skins in the game like Tommy T, etc.? What is the importance of streaming for the team? Has the game been developed with streaming in mind?
Will there be more dismemberment, guts and blood animations?
There is a chance for this. Like as I said, this is.
Dude, people are asking for more after all we've seen.
I literally don't think
like
they
there's
need
a lot,
to anymore.
a lot of.
Techland, are there any plans to remove camera shake, as it can make me nauseous when it shakes too much? Techland, will there be many more weapons / armor added to the loot pool in the future? What's the next event? Can you give us any hints, Timon and team? Techland, any plans for Dark Machete or Dark Sickle? Techland, what's your favorite anime / manga? And will there be any anime collaborations?
What was your favorite part of the update this time around?
Will there also be female skins added? Techland, will there be new secrets or Easter eggs? Techland question, will the DLC be outside the walls? Techland, can we expect Elysium / more regions to the city in the future?
This damage system will remain in the game or it will be taken out?
No, absolutely, it's going to stay in the
Wait,
game.
what kind of question is that? Will you remove features from the game that you just added today?
To defend him, he probably thought it was part of the update. Sorry, a part of the event.
Will the new DLC be outside the walls? Will there be a Night Hunter DLC coming soon, Techland? Techland, what do you think about Dead Island 2? Can we add sunlight rays, Techland? Are you planning to change some combat skills? For example, Smash seems to be a nerfed version of Death from Above skill. I've noticed you made a change to two-handed weapons that improves them, new animations and making them modifiable. Could this sort of thing also be brought to other weapon types like knuckle dusters? Techland, in the future of DL2, will we be able to mod two-handed weapons?
And try to
You know what? I'm gonna hide the chat there. That chat is just, they don't know what they're doing.
Now don't get me wrong, there were people that asked some banger questions, but either Techland didn't read them or they were just overflowed by the amount of dumb questions that were being asked. And that is everything you need to know about this update. It is a big W more than a fat L. And don't forget to click the link in the description to get your first 3 months for free on ExpressVPN. Thank you so much for sponsoring.